There are tricks your mind will play with the truth and play with this metaphysical stuff that will jam your experience up. And you won't even realize that it's happening. You know. Just step on it. Just take the phone and just step on it. Had to get rid of it, right? Okay. That's okay. You innocent. You are what you think. You do come from what you think. What you do comes from what you think. What you do comes from what you think. That's good. What you do comes from what you think. What you do comes from what you think.
This talk was alarming.
Oh, that was cute.
Do you like that one?
Whenever you are afraid, it's a sure sign that you have allowed your mind to miscreate, which means whenever you are afraid, you have not allowed me to guide your mind. Whenever you are afraid, you have not allowed God, your higher self, to guide you. Whenever you are afraid, you have allowed your mind to miscreate, which the Course says, you haven't allowed me to guide it. If I am afraid, I am not listening to guidance. If I am afraid, I am not listening to guidance. If I am upset, I am not listening to guidance. Oh, I know I am. I know it's plenty of times I've been upset. And I know I heard guidance. When I am afraid, I have not allowed my mind to be guided by love, because if my mind is guided by love, how can I be afraid? So the decision that I'm making for myself right now is, if I don't feel peace about it, then I need to communicate about it, and I need to not do it if at all possible, until I do feel peace about it. Not bad, not good, not right, not wrong. Do I feel peace about it? If I don't feel peace about it, I have not allowed the Holy Spirit to guide me. I haven't heard my guidance until I feel some form of peace, if I'm hearing my guidance at all. So you have to make those kind of decisions to stop fooling yourself. If you don't do that, you can't tell when you're lying to yourself. You have to go, I may not understand that right now, I may not agree with that right now, but I need to take some stands about certain things. Like for instance, if this is love, it is not attack. I am either innocent and don't know it, or guilty, but I can't be both. I am either free or I am limited. That doesn't mean I see myself as unlimited. I just have to make the declaration that that's what I am, and then get rid of all the things that keep me from seeing it. With the guidance of love, guidance of the Holy Spirit. Resign now as your own teacher. Resign now. Stop teaching yourself and let yourself teach you. Ask yourself what it wants to eat, where it wants you to go. What would be the right relationship for you? Stop trying to teach yourself, Earl. So when I said that test about not doing stuff unless I felt peace, 99% of everything I do, I had to stop. Because nothing passed the test. There was some form of fear in anything I would think of that I was doing.
Yeah.
Woo! At least I know where to start with everything. But I'm not alone. I have help. I have guidance. So the reason why I want to do this deeper class is because as we go to deeper levels of letting go of stuff that keeps us from being happy, we need help, and we need to do it together. I don't want to do this alone. And I've reached my limit. It's only going to work with people who reach their limit. Now, people who sort of reach their limit, who kind of happy, kind of not, they're not going to do none of this stuff we're talking about. But somebody who's reached their limit, they want to do it now. Yeah. That's the problem with having a sort of happy life. People with a sort of happy life don't tend to change very fast, because it's not so uncomfortable that it would make them change. And they're a little happy. You know, enough to celebrate Thanksgiving. So they don't do nothing. They just sit around and analyze, philosophize, and read without applying. But they're innocent. But those people who either like have seen an experience that blew their mind and love and joy like I experienced over the last 10 days, you go, okay, whatever it would take to allow me to maintain this level of consciousness and let more of it in, I'm on it. So I'm going to read the whole book again right now. You know what I'm saying? Or you're a person who you know you've had it. You have reached it. You have gone through this enough. You're not going to give yourself this one more time. You have reached, those will be the ones that be on it. What? What'd you say, read? Hey, quick, hey. With people who are sort of happy, I think I'll go to the movie today. And that's cool. That's a beautiful thing. Go to the movie and wake up. Go to the movie and wake up. Make your waking up your number one priority, and go to the movie, and go dance, and go have loving relationships, and go on vacations, and go on trips. I had a good tourist time over there. You know, but I also had an experience that was awakening beyond my wildest dreams. You can have it all. You don't have to sacrifice anything. You can have it all. You can have it all. Right. You can have it all. You can have it all. Pretend it makes you happy. You can have it all. I can have it all. I can have it all. I can have it all. Say what? I can have it all. Say what? I can have it all. Say what? I can have it all. Shake your booty. I can have it all. In the chair. I can have it all. Say what? I can have it all. Yeah. Would you acknowledge yourself for hearing this with me? You can have it all. You deserve to have it all. So see yourself as a beholder activist. And a beholder activist is someone who actively beholds the truth of people even when they don't know it and they don't believe it. So it has nothing to do with telling your cousins and your brothers and your friends they're innocent. As a matter of fact, if you tell them verbally they're innocent, they're going to try to convince you they're not. So you will make them focus on their guilt more than they would have had you not said anything. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
One more time. All right. When you practice the truth that I'm telling you to practice, the easiest way to do it is silently. Most of the challenges that people go through on the spiritual path is because they talk too much. And they talk too much to people who do not agree with them and their direction. It's a trick to try to convince somebody else of your belief system.
Right.
So the last thing you should do when you leave here today is to try to fix anybody.
Right.
It's a trick. If you leave out here today and you go, I'm going to make my mama know how innocent she is. You listen to your mother. She will let you know how much innocence she can handle by what she says and how she sees things. You just remember it for her in your mind while you're sitting there with her talking about the weather. So you learn how to be a ventriloquist in a way. It's like when you begin to wake up, you learn how to have two conversations simultaneously. You have the regular meaningless conversations that human beings have with joy. And at the same time, you'll be remembering the truth about the situation and the truth about that person. And you'll watch a miracle of healing happen in their life, and you'll watch a miracle of healing happen in your life. So if your truth path is presenting you with a lot of conflict right now, you are probably talking too much. There will be a direct correspondence between your peace and your silence. I'll say it again. There's a direct correspondence between your peace and your silence. How do you know what to say to people? How do you know when it's okay to tell them? Good question, isn't it? They will ask you or otherwise do something to let you know that it's okay. Or you will find yourself having said something without even thinking about it. It would have already been said.
Right, yeah.
And they'll say something like, you helped me out so much the other day, and you'll say, what did I say?
Nothing.
See, you won't even know what you said, and it would have been the thing that healed their day. That's how it is when God heals through you. Your ego doesn't get a chance usually to go off. It says, oh, I did it. It's okay for you to say you did it too. That's okay. It's okay to be, you know something, because spirit couldn't do anything through you if you didn't allow it. So you need to take some credit for the cool stuff that happens through you, because it couldn't happen through you without your cooperation. So you're a beautiful person for just letting the love come. If somebody don't want to love me, you know what that means to me? Love has another way it wants to get to me now. That particular channel has decided that it's not going to do it right now anymore. But love goes, all right, I'm trying to get through to you through this person that used to come through you. But I can't get through. It's some fear and a grievance here. This love, I'm love, and I can't get through them to you anymore, Earl. Okay, so I'm going to be on the lookout for another channel, another portal. Oh, it may be an exotic dancer in the fetish club. Oh, it might be a priest that's sitting across from me in London who was a friend of the people, of these 14 people or something, doctors or something over there that was supposedly, you know, that was killed a few weeks ago. You know, my point is, love will come to you through whoever will let it and you will allow it. Don't confuse the channel with the source. Don't confuse the person with the love. Love wants to get to you right now. I get a message. Love, what you want to say? I want to get to him. What you want to do? I just want to love him up. I want to love this class up. Love, what do you want to do to this class? I want to give them all kinds of prosperity and joy and peace and happiness and right relationships. I don't know if they want it though. Yes. Do you want it? Yes. Do you really want it? Yes. Do you want it enough to say, I want it? I want it now. I want it now. When do spiritual cats want it? Yeah. Meow. See y'all next time, you sweet things. Thursday night, 7 o'clock. Course of Love.
Tonight's the red door.
And tonight, the red door.
Red door.
So make sure that you're on the contact list, because as I put my classes online, I send you a link and you can click on it and the class will come up right on your computer and you can watch it, or just go to my website. I'm here to help. Will you help me too?
Yes. I want to be in your class. I'm the first one that was in your first class. I'm the first one that's in your first class.
No, hey, I'm all for it.
Oh, yeah.
I am all for it.